Hello, and welcome to this edition of Business Matters. Business Matters looks at the business community in southeastern Michigan, area businesses, workforce opportunities, and special projects. On today's show, we're featuring the community efforts of both the Eaton Corporation and Rebuilding Together, a group known for repairing homes, revitalizing communities, and rebuilding lives, in a special project at the Almost Home Animal Shelter and our Canine Police Agility Court. The city of Southfield is a well-respected city that not only thinks of its employees, but acts. An example is its recently sponsored Employee Health and Wellness Fair. Real Team Real Estate is a Southfield company that has revitalized a piece of property and is also sponsoring a program called Homes for Heroes. We'll have all this today on Business Matters. Planes, hospitals, factories, data centers, vehicles, the electrical grid. Every day all around the world, people depend on technology, transportation, energy, and infrastructure to live, work, and thrive. And many of the companies who provide these products and services depend on Eaton to help solve some of the toughest electrical, hydraulic, and mechanical power management challenges on the planet. Eaton has also been a constant contributor to the Southfield community in the form of donations and volunteer hours to a number of service organizations. Recently, they participated with Rebuilding Together Oakland County to refurbish and spruce up the Almost Home No-Kill Animal Shelter in Southfield.
So today we're out here help just refurbishing some different obstacles in the Canine Agility course. So the Southfield Police use this for training their dogs in various situations, so they're kind of in rough shape. We're just kind of replacing boards, replacing fasteners, just kind of bringing them back into good shape. You know, I've got a dog that we got from rescue. I know they always need help, so yeah, it feels good to just lend a hand any way I can. I'm not good with the dealing with the dogs up close and cleaning them or anything like that, so I feel good driving in some nails and replacing some boards.
Eaton brought a crew of around 25 people to tackle the task before them.
Well, here we have Eaton Corporation, the volunteers of Eaton Corporation and Rebuilding Together of Michigan are here today assisting with our dog pens. In the past, the dogs would be allowed to come out to enjoy the nice weather and subsequently get muddy, get wet, play in the water, and they loved it, but it was a constant job for the bathing of the dogs every time they came out. So now we've installed some filter fabric along with some river stone, which will allow the water to drain and keep it drier, less mud for the animals, and much more convenient for the volunteer staff to perform their daily duty. Well, it keeps them cleaner, obviously, and it prevents them from picking up any algae or any mud, you know, mostly on their paws and their coat, you know, so that they don't have to be bathed immediately before they're brought back into the building. We have a similar scenario in the rear where we've installed river stone, and it works extremely well. So we decided to do it here since we have the help today. We've decided to do it again in this area. Now here comes a payloader with some more river stone, and as he moves in, he'll deposit that, and then the volunteers will come in and rake it out. Well, we're using the front end loader, the backhoe. We're using a cement mixer, and as well as a pressure washer, all provided by the city of Southfield here today for our effort. And planting, weeding, these are all things that we wanted to do when we finished the renovation on the interior and exterior, but we were unable to do the landscaping. And fortunately for us, we have the volunteers of Eaton Corporation and Rebuilding Together of Michigan today to assist us, and we're very grateful for this. The staff, the volunteers that work here are grateful. It makes it easier for them, and they'll have even more pride in the place that they come to work.
Every year, Southfield dedicates funding to Rebuilding Together Southeast Michigan, and we use that money to provide homeowners with free home repair services. These homeowners qualify as low income. They apply for our repair service, and then we make their home healthier and safer. Today's project at the Police Agility Course and Almost Home Animal Haven, we have a group of Eaton volunteers, Rebuilding Together Southeast Michigan staff members, and Southfield City employees, and together we're doing really good work.
In addition to the time spent and people power involved, money and supplies were donated to make this all happen.
Today's funding for the work you see behind me came from the Eaton Corporation. Rebuilding Together's mission is funded through grants, community partners, and generous sponsorships. Our mission is to repair homes, revitalize communities, and rebuild lives. Today's work is a valuable part of the service we provide the community. Individuals and families will be able to come to this animal shelter and make a valuable addition to their family. And it's a good service for all of these animals here who need a home. Rebuilding Together is always looking for partnerships. Volunteer groups come in all shapes and sizes. We've worked with faith-based communities, civic groups, churches, schools, and corporations, and we always value an opportunity to get people involved in the community. So if you know someone who's looking to get involved in their community or take on a project in their neighborhood, you can contact our office and we'd be happy to help. More information about Rebuilding Together Southeast Michigan can be found on our website at rebuildingtogether.sem.org, or you can check out our Facebook group.
Real Team Real Estate is a local company in southeastern Michigan. They did over 1,000 real estate transactions in 2018 with over 75 agents in the area. Their ribbon cutting is a success story for a few reasons.
I'm extremely pleased to be here today to cut the ribbon for this investment in Southfield. I recall when this project came before the City Council about 2 years ago. This building was, I'll say, tired. It needed a refresh. We're always pleased when someone comes to Southfield and wants to invest in our community, bring jobs, and all of our future as a developed community is in renewal. So this is a shining example of a business that chose Southfield and then brought dollars here to update an existing structure. So we're extremely pleased and thankful for the team here at Real Team for selecting this site and doing what they do. We wish them much success in their endeavor here in Southfield. This is a great success story. This project came before City Council several years ago for a major rehab on kind of a tired building. So we are always pleased when someone's willing to invest. A lot of our future as a viable city rests with reinvestment in the existing infrastructure as well as our building inventory. So this is a culmination of a lot of people's work, and I'm here today to acknowledge that and thank the parties involved for making this happen.
Southfield is a great business environment because it represents one of the largest communities in the entire state of Michigan when it comes to our first responders. So it's a very busy and bustling municipality. There's a lot going on here. So we're proud to be here at the corner of 13 and Greenfield and service the local community. Yeah, we felt that it was important to open a presence in Southfield because there is such a bustling business community. There's a lot going on here and a lot of potential, and it was underserved. So we felt that it was important to establish an office here and bring Real Team's experience to the local Southfield market by way partly of working with the Southfield Chamber of Commerce. Homes for Heroes is a program that was started just after 9/11 for police, fire, EMS, teachers, nurses, veterans, and active duty military. It's a way to give back when those heroes buy or sell a home. They actually get a rebate from the real estate side, up to 25% of our commission. They also get rebates on the mortgage side as well as from business affiliates such as movers, home inspectors, and that kind of thing. It's cash rewards back to the hero. We just feel like it's extremely important that we connect with the local heroes, the people that are making the difference in our community, the teachers, the nurses, law enforcement, and first responders, because these are mostly unsung heroes. You only hear about them or you only need them or call on them when you need them, right? When there's an emergency. And we feel like it's important to place an emphasis on these people right now and provide them a benefit, provide them an incentive every single day when they're buying things, when they're buying a home and when they're involved in that process.
Several years ago, Southfield completed the process certification process that the Michigan Economic Development Corporation has for municipal governments called Redevelopment Ready. And we were actually the 9th city in the state of Michigan to go through this certification process. We streamlined our ordinances and our development practices and procedures so that we could make it as easy as possible for people like Real Time who wanted to come in, set up a business, rehab a building so that they could set up shop here. And it's, I would add this, that time is money. And when you are working with architects and contractors, if the process is slow, plus you've got carrying costs on a building that you've purchased, it's very, very important that we work with those parties and make sure that it's as seamless and as easy as possible. If we don't, they may be discouraged and go away, or it could cost them a lot of unnecessary extra dollars, and certainly we don't want that.
So it's great to be here today with Real Team and celebrating, some of the investment that they've made into Southfield. But it's also exciting, to be a part of the program that they're offering to some of our hometown heroes and some of the discounts they're offering to some of the police officers and firefighters and public safety individuals to, again, reinvest in our community by buying homes and being part of this community. So it's a great partnership for everybody involved.
So if you want to know more about us, about Real Team and Homes for Heroes, we're right at the corner of 13 Mile and Greenfield, right here in Southfield. You can go to our website, which is www.mrrealteam.com/heroes. Or you can call the office at 586-270-5424.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Being the center of it all isn't just the motto of the city of Southfield, known for being the home of over 100 Fortune 500 companies, but like them, Southfield is not only a thriving business, but a great place to work. They recently sponsored an employee health and wellness fair.
I think it's great that the city put on this event. It's so important to create awareness for health and wellness, and they're supportive of employees' health and wellness. I was surprised to see how many vendors there were. There's gyms and nutrition, and we're able to get our blood glucose tested. And Kim is at Emerge Fitness. I have taken classes with her at gyms. She has created an online fitness and nutrition community, and I have taken part of her community. It's been wonderful. I've learned a lot, and I'm starting my journey.
I am a fitness instructor and coach, so I have a wellness platform that I bring to people of all ages. I gravitate more toward women, but I bring it to your homes virtually. Well, I actually was introduced to health and fitness when I was 17. I was a chunky, overweight person. I got introduced to exercises in the 80s. I began teaching fitness classes, put myself through college and school, ventured into corporate America with a sales and marketing managing position at Ford Motor Company, and I was there for 20 years. And I left in 2009. My son was getting ready for surgery, so there's a little bit of history there, and my dad was diagnosed with cancer. So that gave me the opportunity to walk away from a great career, but catapult me back into the fitness industry, which is what I love. I know what it's like to be a wife, a mom, a busy person, managing, juggling everything, having a corporate life. I lost my way, and a lot of women that I gravitate to, and men, but primarily women, lost their way. As soon as you have that first child, your life changes. I'll never forget my first manager at Ford Motor Company said, when you have this baby, Kim, you're going to think differently, because I was all about corporate. And he was right, and everything changed, and I lost my way. I was probably 40 pounds heavier. I put myself into, the health and wellness field again, got me back to my first love, and I love helping others do the same thing, emerge. I have a virtual platform, and it's a 10-week coaching program, and I will get people started on a 10-week program with health, diet, nutrition, supplementation. We talk about the 5 pillars of health. And then in January, I launched a virtual workout. And the virtual workout comes live from Facebook. I stream into your home 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7 o'clock. They are about 30 to 40-minute classes, and anybody has access. If you have an internet and Facebook, you can get in on the programs. The people that have been participating, I have found all over the United States. So I have somebody from Arizona, from Florida, from Tennessee. If you have a Facebook account and you're looking to engage in this platform, I actually have a link that you can go out in Emerge Fitness. And so it's emergefitness.net. It's a virtual link, and they subscribe. It's all done via Facebook. They will get sent an invoice, and they get access to a private group. Nobody gets into that group. It's only private for the members, and we work out 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
She does a Pilaxing workout, so it combines Pilates and boxing, and you wouldn't think it's that hard, but it is really hard.
When I started this and launched it in January, I didn't know what to expect. I did not expect that I would be going into my 6th month of this. The women, it has grown from 10 to 20 up to 40, and we have all become friends, and I've never met some of them. They are uplifting, inspiring. We have, it's a no judgment zone. People can be comfortable working out in their pajamas from the comforts of their home. It's never too late. That you can start at any age. There is modifications can be done. The best thing is to keep active and to find yourself a community and a platform that you can engage in.
Oh, this is a wonderful place to work. I love it.
We are here to provide awareness for blood pressure, hypertension, and also to let people know about our agency that we're out there. So let's go ahead and check what it is right now, okay? All right, you can hold your arm up. There you go. And relax your arm. So technically you are on this range. So it's probably good to try to monitor your blood pressure at home on a regular basis.
I'm on blood pressure medicine.
Oh, okay, good. So this is something to discuss with your physician to make sure they are working, all right? Keep a log and then present it to your doctor on your next visit and review.
Thank you for
okay?
your time.
All right.
Oh, we do health and wellness for HAP. And at places like this, we prepare different items, but things that are on the healthier side. Well, give people some healthy options, show them different items to do for, light summer fare outside. We do catering. We have a cafe in the Cadillac Place, which is the old General Motors building. It's called The Runabout. And we also host pop-up restaurants there every day. we do all facets of different sorts of food, so we don't prescribe to say that we specialize in one thing more than creating a nice experience. Yeah, so that's kind of what we offer. We do vegan, vegetarian, and probably 95% of everything at the cafe is organic. We use Carmela Foods as our primary vendor, and then a lot of vendors at Eastern Market, but primarily all of our stuff is organic stuff, or what we would consider all natural.
We do corporate massage therapy. We come out to businesses all over Michigan, and we provide massage for businesses and their employees. Either the employees can pay for it separate, or the business can pick up the tab as a reward for the employees. It's a great way to stay relaxed at work, keep the productivity going for the businesses, and just have a good time. It's important because we want to, again, keep the productivity going, but there's so many stresses that we get from the outside world. And then we come to work for, 9 hours a day or plus. So it's a great way to just unwind or take that lunch break, take a break from the computer, from the visual, and just reward yourself as well. Everybody deserves a little relaxation, whether it's a meditation, massage, anything like that, but just to focus on yourself. We do 15 or 30 minutes for the employees. It's $1 a minute. We always bring our tables. They're better to work for as a therapist. They're not as hard on our bodies, but that way the table allows flexibility for us to either take someone who's pregnant, who's had an injury and still coming to work, but or has vertigo, anything like that. We can work with anything on our tables. The chair massage is a little more cumbersome, and again, harder on our bodies. We bring hot stones, we bring aromatherapy, so everyone can take aromatherapy home with them, as well as hot stones during the massage. You can definitely email us, wellnessinworkplace85@gmail.com, and or you can give us a call, and obviously contact us, or on Facebook. We have a Facebook page as well. And we tell everyone, stay relaxed. It's the best way to do it.
To find out more about jobs with the City of Southfield, look at their homepage. There you'll find both career and non-career jobs and how to apply. 411 Therapy, a physical therapy office in the City of Southfield, provides physical and occupational therapy and has been known to give back to the community in times of tragedy, especially to first responders and others.
So today, this is our second year in a row that we do it. Obviously, we always partner up with the Friends of the Southfield Police Department and the firefighters in the City of Southfield and homeless shelters and the foster care organization. Today, we're celebrating. We always do it for Memorial Day. Obviously, everybody's schedule and the weather conditions, today was the perfect day to do and get everybody in the City of Southfield to appreciate everybody, give back to the community, and can't thank them enough how they are doing. So outside we have the Munch and Box. They're based out of Dearborn. They serve Mediterranean food, and then the famous hamburger. They're based out of Dearborn. They have the best hamburgers, best hot dog. We have a bouncy house for the kids. I want everybody to come, bring their kids and enjoy it. It's everybody's event. And then on top of that, thanks to Sergeant Lanzon, he put together the books and goodie bags to give back to the kids and the community and try to help them out with education.
So today we've partnered with Orchard Family Services, 411 Therapy, Friends of the Southfield Police, and the Southfield Police Department to just kind of have a community block party here at our host, 411 Therapy. 411 has been a great partner with the community because they've constantly looked for opportunities to reach out to first their neighbors here in the surrounding community, but also Orchard Family Services, who service so much of the metropolitan Detroit area. And for the Southfield Police Department, it's important that we're able to interact with all of those groups and see how best we can serve and be part of that community as well. 411 has been a great partner, and specifically with the Friends of the Southfield Police. And Friends of the Southfield Police is an organization that supports our community and our officers during times of tragedy and crises. And 411 has, every time we've asked, has stepped up to help out, our organization. So I'm extremely grateful, I'm extremely appreciative that when the community needs something, when the officers need something, they've been there for us. And we've worked on a number of different programs together, and it's been a great, great partnership.
So I want to be a police officer because I love helping people. I've been interested in criminal justice since probably 8th grade, and then I just recently graduated from Wayne State with my criminal justice bachelor's degree. And I found out about actually the cadet program from Wayne State at one of our career fairs. So far, we've been working with other police officers, doing ride-alongs. We work the front desk. We actually take police reports. We work with badges and books, and with Officer Pate with community policing as well. And we also just help out around the station as much as we can. So we're basically there for you to help you.
That's one thing I always watch is the news to know, and this is how I get involved more in the community, knowing what's going on around us. So when it was aired on Channel 7 yesterday, and then if you see where this gentleman is a homeless guy that got beat up by a young lady with a beer bottle, and one of his comments that was said that they asked him, why don't you fight back? And he said, I would never hit a woman. So that was a great thing. Imagine, it was somebody that we knew, and obviously I tracked him down thanks to local, police departments and involvement. I tracked him down, got him here this morning. We gave him a job. He's getting a haircut. We're gonna get his life together, and then obviously I'm gonna help him out, mentor him, where I'm gonna put him in substance abuse classes, as for him to work here and to get his life back on track. And other, it doesn't matter who you are, race, color. We're the same people. We give back and we help everybody that needs help. I just want to thank the city of Southfield, the city of Detroit. That's where my businesses are at, and for the great relationship and for them putting their life on the line for us to protect us and serve us. So thank you.
Well, that's it for this edition of Business Matters. If you would like to find out more about a story, city activities, or see other editions of Business Matters, go to www.cityofsouthfield.com/cable15 or visit our Facebook and YouTube channels. Thanks for watching.